Hello, Assalamualaikum. Uh, Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the fifth video of the series regarding shifting into the corporate sector as a doctor or going from clinical to non-clinical. I'll be sharing my experience and everything that you need to know. And as you can notice from my voice, I have been sick for the past 3-4 days. I got flu, fever, cough, the typical symptoms. But yeah, I'm still recovering. But I had to make this video because I already made commitment on Instagram that I will be uploading it by Tuesday, and it's 12 a.m. So I just said that let's just try. So apologies if my voice is a little bit distorted or I cannot speak much louder. The most common questions that first I will be addressing is how to enter into the corporate sector, how to enter. I mean, this is everyone is just us. So, I mean, look, it's a new venue, it's a new sector, it's still developing. Every medical professional, health professional will have to tailor, will have different needs, will have different requirements to get into the corporate sector. Okay, but I will try to do my best to give you a general idea. The first point is that compared to clinical sector, corporate or non-clinical sectors, they are not very strict. They are usually open to, even if you have a different background, even if you're not an MBBS doctor, you are a dentist, you are BAMS or BHMS doctor, the Ayurvedic doctors, even if you are a physiotherapist, in some cases, you can shift into these roles. Now, this is the good part, okay? Even there are foreign medical graduates who do not have license yet. They have seen them going into the corporate sector. Now, first of all, what is corporate sector? What is non-clinical? So non-clinical is a broad term basically. Non-clinical, it covers clinical medical writing, content writing, there is clinical research, teaching side is also non-clinical, doing any business, even making social media business and giving information online regarding your health, teleconsultation. I mean, these working for a startup. So the non-clinical is a broad term, okay, but there is a specific type in the non-clinical sector, which is the corporate sector. So corporate sector involves insurance companies, working for insurance companies. So in corporate sector, it majorly covers the non-clinical sector. Okay, so non-clinical sector, and the type of that non-clinical sector is the corporate sector, which covers, you can say, 60 to 70% of the non-clinical jobs. So it has insurance companies, it has pharma companies, and it has startups. Now there can be many kinds of startups. There are startups who I have seen who work for insurance, who handle the insurances for other countries, for European or Western countries. They handle the insurances, but they are based or located in India, Pakistan, or Bangladesh, in these countries. Their office is based here. They hire the doctors from these countries, but they are handling the insurances of patients living in a different country or in North America or European countries, something like that. So there are startups like that who are doing these, and they are earning in dollars. So now there are some startups who are directly dealing with patient, like teleconsultation. There are startups who provide home care facilities, lab facilities. So there are so many healthcare startups. In India, there are just 10,000 healthcare startups. In Pakistan, there are also many startups. So you can start. Now, how to get into these? You can start by listing down all these healthcare startups, okay? Go list down them, go to their LinkedIn, go to their website, go to the careers part, just apply. Don't think too much about the qualification, because this is not clinical. You don't have to pass that exam. You don't have to have a degree, that specific degree that is mentioned there, unless whatever happens, you cannot just go unless you have that degree. I mean, this does not happen in non-clinical. Yes, they do mention some qualifications. They might also mention having a past experience, but you still apply even if you don't meet those criterias, because in non-clinical sector there is always a chance that you will still get a call back, because they are not bound by these legal licensing issues and everything. Okay, this is the good part of the non-clinical. So whatever medical professional you are, if you are related to healthcare, then just apply. List down those healthcare startups and apply, man. Just don't wait. This is the place where most of the doctors they just fail. They think that okay, like every job in the clinical sector, they have to pass a test. They have to meet that requirements. Otherwise, there is no chance. These are bare minimum requirements. No, this does not happen. Keep your mind open, okay, and take that chance and just apply. So list down the healthcare startup companies. This is the way to go about it. This is the simplified way I'm telling you. Okay, list down. So this is, I'm talking about healthcare startups. There are so many jobs in healthcare startups, but list down the companies and apply to them. Send them email. Send them CV to HR websites, LinkedIn. Search them on LinkedIn. Okay, they might hire you for a team leader. You might be leading a team, who is dealing with healthcare app. You might be looking after some staff there. You might be involved in the hiring process. So healthcare startups has a diversity, a lot of different job roles that you can do as a doctor, and they're always innovating. So it's quite fun to put your ideas there, where technology meets medicine. So there's a chance to prove your creativity and bring out your ideas to do different problems, to solve different problems. So startups are really fun. So I have worked for a startup. It was a telemedicine, and it also provided home care. So yeah, it's MedIQ. I mentioned in the previous videos, MedIQ. It's in Islamabad here. So startups. This is also a corporate sector. Then you go for the pharma companies. List down the pharma companies, man. List down the pharma companies in your area and go to their websites, not just LinkedIn. Go to their company websites. Okay, list down the companies, then go to their website, search them on Google. There will be a website, and every website has a option there, careers. Go to the careers and just write. There will be a keyword. What type of career you want to search? Write medical. Okay, just write medical. You can go into the quality and regulatory, you can also search that, but write medical or regulatory and just apply. You will see so many jobs coming there in that company, whatever website you have opened for that company. Okay, so for example, you are going to the Lilly company. So Lilly is a pharmaceutical company, so just go to their website, click on the careers part. There will be a keyword. There will be also a location, so which city you want, so just write. Don't be too specific. Just if you have any job in your country, so just apply to it. Okay, just write the keyword medical or regulatory. So you will know the job profile, the job roles they will mention. Everything will be in front of you. So medical science liaison, medical advisor, regulatory officer. So these are the jobs in the pharmaceutical companies, as where dentists can go, where MBBS doctors can go, pharmacist, physiotherapist. In some cases, physiotherapist, not in all cases. Okay, if a physiotherapist has any management experience past, so maybe they can also take physiotherapist. So this is how to get in. I'm telling you the simplified general explanation. Now every healthcare professional has a different requirement, has a different, I would say, a path that can be tailored to help him into the corporate sector, because every person has a different background. So you cannot, sorry, I was about to drop. So every person has a different background. So his CV or his or her CV will be tailored upon that his past experience. So I cannot say the same rule applies for everyone, but this is the start. At least you can start from here. List down the companies of startups, list down the companies of pharma companies, list down the insurance companies, and see where they are located. If you are living in a major city, then this is a very good edge for you, because these corporate sectors, these are placed, their offices are mainly placed in the major cities. But if you are in the periphery, then it can be a little bit hard for you. But if you are willing to move from periphery to the major city, to if you are selected for that job, then go for it, just apply. But there are so many companies I cannot name in these videos, but there are so many companies, just list down. And these companies, startups, insurance companies, and pharma companies, make a list and go to their websites, go to the LinkedIn, and you will see. And this is the only way. There is no test, there is uh, no trickery here. Okay, so this is the simplified way I'm telling you. At least start from here. Now, every person has as I said before, that every person has a different background. So he might need a different path, or he might need a different way to help him get into the corporate sector. That's why I have established the system of one-on-one meeting. So one-on-one meeting with me, you can have it. And yeah, because I have to spend that time on you, 1 hour meeting, so that's why it is paid. But through these videos, at least I give you the general idea. Okay, so you don't ask the same questions during one-on-one meeting. So at least take a start from here. Build your CV. Have a good CV. There should be a picture in your CV. It should make a good impression. There's not too fancy, but still it should be able to make a good impression. There should be core skills of management, team leadership, able to train others. If you have done any projects in your university, college, whatever, where there was teamwork involved or team building or anything, you can just write it down even in your internship days, whatever. But these things matter. Your communication skills, your presentation skills, soft skills, MS skills, Microsoft skills. These are the things that matter in the corporate sector. Management skills. So these things are important. They're not too much interested in your degrees. Now, another thing is that while you are applying, because it's a hit and try, corporate non-clinical sector, it's a hit and try. Okay, you can try 1, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You might get a hit, you might get selected, but you don't want to just waste your time on it. Okay, so meanwhile, you can start your master program. Now there is MBA, there is Masters of Healthcare Management and everything. So this is you can do by choosing the weekend classes. The executive classes, and you can join any university which does MBA, Healthcare Management, Health Services Management, MBA, Masters in Hospital Administration, whatever. Okay, this again I will tell you that this will not guarantee a job, but it will give you an edge. At least it's not like wasting your time. Okay, because you are applying to jobs, it can take 6 months, it can take 9 months. So by that time you should be doing something else. So because this is not clinical, this is non-clinical, this is corporate sector. You can make a bet, you can try, you can apply. Okay, you can make your CV a certain way, but it will take time. It can take time. The jobs are good. Once you are in it, the jobs are good. You wouldn't be going back to the clinical, that's for sure. But the thing is that the getting into the corporate sector, non-clinical sector, is a difficult part, is a slightly tricky part. So through this video, I'm just telling you the general way, that at least where you should start from. Okay, and I have gotten the jobs the same way, just applying, going through LinkedIn, always job searching, always during my free time, always, and never thinking too much about the qualifications. just if it's related to medical health related corporate sector non-clinical job, I will be just applying, and you eventually get a call, but it can take 6 to 9 months. So yeah, I mean, this is the most common question: how to get into the corporate sector. I mean, again, healthcare professionals are there are so many types of healthcare professionals, and everyone has a different background. So it must be tailored differently, but I try to give you a general idea. Yeah, and again, yeah, MD Pharma gives you a so easy access. Just if you have done MD Pharma, just apply to these jobs. Yeah, just go to their websites. There is no other way. There are no tests. There is no exam centers like clinical. There is no, So this is not clinical. This is non-clinical. It's a new uh, area of expertise. I would say it's a new sector. It is changing every day, every month. Even me being in the corporate sector, there are so many rules that keep changing, and every company has different rules. So it's not that easy to just give you a one good answer that how to get into the corporate sector. It's different for everyone. Okay, but I still try to give you a general idea through this video. So yeah, if you want more details, you can get in touch 101 through Instagram. I have mentioned the details how to get in touch with me with 101 meeting, but I will try to make more videos to give you a general idea that how you can get into the corporate sector. So yeah, it's almost 12:30, so but I will be making more videos. I was just sick for the past 3-4 days, but inshallah soon. So yeah, see you.